Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going deep on gold. Well, not exactly the gold you dig up. We're going to be talking about gold as an investment, especially in the context of estate planning. So if you've ever thought about gold as a way to kind of protect your wealth down the road, well, this one's for you.
It's interesting how AI, which we usually think of with self-driving cars or, maybe even writing a term paper, is now being used to analyze something like gold.
Okay, you got my attention.
Yeah.
So we're talking AI and gold, but what does that even look like? Does AI have a secret formula to tell us what gold prices will be in the future?
Well, it doesn't have a crystal ball or anything like that, but it does have data. And I'm not just talking about old gold prices either. AI algorithms can look at tons of information, like what's happening with interest rates around the world, or inflation in different countries, even things like big geopolitical events. And all of these things can impact the price of gold.
So it's like AI is finding the connections between stuff happening all over the world and figuring out how that might affect how much gold is worth.
Yeah, exactly. Think of it like this. Let's say there's suddenly a huge demand for gold jewelry in India. But at the same time, there are mining strikes going on in South Africa. So there's less new gold coming into the market. A human analyst might miss that connection, but AI can pick up on those kinds of patterns and predict that the price of gold is likely to go up.
That is fascinating. So it's more than just looking at past gold prices. It's about understanding the bigger picture and predicting how all these global events could impact the market.
And here's where it gets really interesting for investors. AI can do this analysis super fast, much faster than any human could. And speed is really important here because it means you might be able to make better decisions about when to buy or sell gold, especially in a market that changes so rapidly.
So it's like having this super fast, super smart analyst working for you all the time.
hmm
And that speed and accuracy can be a huge advantage when it comes to estate planning, right?
Absolutely. When you're thinking about long-term financial goals, especially protecting your wealth and maybe even passing it down to your family, making good decisions about gold can be a game changer.
Right. And that brings us to gold IRAs, which a lot of people see as a safe place for their money, especially if the economy starts to get a little wobbly. But how does AI fit in with gold IRAs?
Well, AI can be really helpful when it comes to managing your gold IRA. Think about it. AI can help you figure out the best time to buy or sell gold within your IRA, which could potentially save you money on taxes. And it can also help you diversify your IRA portfolio. That way your wealth is protected for the long run.
Diversifying, meaning, not putting all your eggs in one basket. So even within a gold IRA, AI can help you spread out your investments.
Exactly. For example, there are different types of gold you can have in an IRA, like gold coins, bullion, or even stock in gold mining companies. AI can look at all of those and recommend the best mix for you.
So it's more than just buying gold and forgetting about it. AI can help you actively manage your gold IRA to hopefully maximize your returns and minimize your risks.
And don't forget about taxes. Nobody likes paying more than they have to. This is where AI can really shine.
Okay, I think this is where people are really going to want to listen up. Everyone wants to outsmart the tax man, legally, of course. So how can AI help us do that?
Well, let's say you're thinking about selling some of the gold you have in your IRA. AI can look at a lot of factors, like what gold prices are doing now and what they're predicted to do, also tax laws, even your own financial situation, and use all of that to help you figure out when would be the best time to sell.
So it's not just about when gold is expensive, but also about paying the least amount of taxes possible, like having a personal tax advisor built right into your AI.
Exactly. AI can help you make smart decisions to possibly lower your capital gains tax. For example, let's say you're going to sell some of your gold. AI could analyze your whole portfolio and find very specific lots of gold that, if sold, would result in the lowest possible capital gains tax. This level of precision can be really valuable as your wealth grows.
Wow. It sounds like AI is making gold investing a lot less risky and less scary for people who aren't financial experts.
That's one of the great things about it. AI is making gold a lot easier to understand and a better option for a lot of people.
But wait, I know what some people are thinking. Gold IRAs and taxes can be really complicated with all sorts of rules. Doesn't that make things even more confusing?
Well, there are definitely a lot of details, but AI can actually help you stay on the right side of the law. Think of it like a digital compliance officer, making sure you're following all the rules.
So AI isn't just about making money, it's about making sure you're doing things the right way.
Right. For example, the IRS has very specific rules about what types of gold you can have in an IRA. Not all gold is the same to the IRS. Some gold coins or bars might not be pure enough.
So you could end up with gold in your IRA that isn't actually allowed,
Uh-huh.
and that could get you in trouble.
Exactly. But with AI, you can avoid that. AI can analyze your gold holdings and tell you if there are any potential issues, so you can make sure you're only investing in IRS-approved assets.
So it's like having a safety net to keep you from making big mistakes.
Exactly. AI helps you understand all the rules and regulations so you know that your investments are both profitable and legal.
Okay, let's do a quick recap. We've got traditional gold investing on one side and this new AI-powered approach on the other. What are the biggest differences?
Well, traditional methods really rely on human analysts to understand market trends, and that can be slow, expensive, and they can make mistakes. But AI is fast, accurate, and affordable, so you get real-time insights and can make faster, better decisions.
So AI is making things more fair, giving regular investors access to the kind of analysis that only big institutions used to have.
Exactly. It's making information available to everyone and helping individuals make better financial decisions.
But here's what I find really interesting. It's not like AI is replacing human judgment completely.
You're right. It's about giving human judgment a boost. AI provides all this data, the insights, the predictions, but ultimately, you, the investor, are still the one making the decisions. You're using this powerful tool to make smarter, more strategic decisions about your finances.
It's like having a co-pilot, giving you all the information you need to fly through the gold market, but you're still the pilot.
Exactly. And that's what makes this so exciting. It's not about letting algorithms control everything. It's about using AI to help you reach your financial goals.
So anyone out there already thinking about investing in gold, this AI thing adds a whole new level. Imagine being able to know what the market will do with more accuracy, making your gold IRA work best for you, so you make more and pay less in taxes, and doing all of that without breaking any rules.
It's about being in control of your financial future and using the latest technology to your advantage.
And let's not forget the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're making good decisions, using reliable data, and these powerful AI algorithms.
It really changes the game, and I think we're only just beginning to see what's possible. Now, let's talk a little bit more about estate planning and how AI can help you protect your legacy. It's pretty amazing how AI can help with estate planning, especially with gold. We're talking about making sure your wealth is protected and passed on to your family in the best way possible.
And when you say best way possible, are we talking about like avoiding all those estate taxes?
Yeah, that's definitely a big part of it. Remember we talked about how AI can figure out the best time to buy or sell gold? Well, that same predictive power can be used for estate planning, too. AI can help you make decisions that could mean paying less in estate taxes.
Okay, I'm listening. Can you give me an example? How does this work in the real world?
Let's say you have a lot of gold that you want to leave to your kids. AI can look at a lot of different things, like what people think gold prices will be in the future, what the tax laws are like right now, and the total value of everything you own. And it uses all of that to figure out the best way to give that gold to your kids tax-wise. It's about looking at the big picture.
So it's not just about paying less in taxes on the gold itself, but about how that gold fits into your entire estate and how different decisions could affect your taxes.
Right. It's about looking at everything as a whole. AI can even help you think about different options, like maybe giving some of your gold to your heirs while you're still alive, or waiting until after you're gone. AI can figure out what the taxes might look like for each scenario, so you can make the best choice.
That's like having a financial planner and a tax expert all in one. AI is getting pretty fancy.
And it's not just about numbers. AI can also consider your personal values. For example, let's say you really care about a certain charity. AI can help you include that charity in your estate plan in a way that minimizes your taxes and makes your donation have the biggest impact.
So it's not just about making sure your kids inherit as much as possible, but also about using your wealth to support causes that matter to you. It's like AI is adding a personal touch to estate planning.
Absolutely. And let's be honest, most people find estate planning pretty confusing and a little scary. AI can make it easier to understand and manage.
Speaking of making things less scary, I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Some people are hesitant to trust algorithms with something as important as their money. It's their life savings, their legacy. I get it.
Of course, some people are always a little cautious about new technology, especially when it comes to their finances. But the important thing to remember is AI isn't here to take over. It's a tool that can help you make better decisions, not make decisions for you.
So AI is like having a really smart advisor, not like a robot boss. You're still the one in charge.
Right. Think of it as a team effort. You bring your goals, your values, your own unique situation. And AI brings the data, the insights, all that predictive power, and together you can create a plan that really works for you.
It's working together, not giving up control. That's an important difference.
Definitely. And that's where I think the magic happens. When human intuition and experience are combined with AI's analytical abilities, that's when you get something really powerful.
So let's say someone's listening and thinking, okay, AI sounds cool, but how do I get started? What's the first step?
The first step is to learn. Spend some time reading about AI and how it's being used in finance, especially with gold and estate planning. There are a lot of resources online, books, articles, even other podcasts about this.
And don't be afraid to ask questions. Find a financial advisor or a wealth manager who understands AI and can explain it in a way that makes sense to you.
Exactly. Find someone who focuses on AI-driven investment strategies. They can help you understand everything and create a plan that's right for you.
And remember, it's not about blindly trusting a computer program. It's about using AI as a tool to help you understand better and make better choices. You're still calling the shots.
It's all about giving you more control. It's about using technology to reach your financial goals.
So as we keep exploring this idea of AI and gold, I want to talk about something that's been on a lot of people's minds lately, market volatility. Gold price has been going up and down a lot over the past few years, and it can make people nervous, especially people who are new to investing. How can AI help us deal with a market like this?
That's a great question, and it's an area where AI can really shine. One of the things AI is best at is looking at massive amounts of data and finding patterns that humans might miss. That's super valuable in a market like this, where prices can change really fast and you never know what's going to happen next.
So AI is like an early warning system, letting us know when the market might be about to change.
Yeah, kind of. AI looks for signs in the data, like when trading volume suddenly changes, or if prices are moving in a weird way, or even what people are saying about gold on social media, things like that. All of that could mean the market is about to go up or down. And by understanding those signs, AI can give investors information that might help them make a smarter choice. Like should they buy, sell, or just hang on to their gold?
So even if, like, we can't know for sure what's going to happen, AI can give us a hint that something's coming.
Exactly. It's all about having that little bit of extra knowledge, that ability to sort of see into the future. And in a market where things are changing all the time, that can be really important.
It's like having someone in the passenger seat who can tell you there's a traffic jam ahead so you can take a different route.
I like that analogy. It's about being strategic, using AI to help you make better decisions and maybe avoid some losses.
And this brings us to another interesting thing about AI in the gold market, how it's affecting gold mining. I mean, gold mining has always been a really tough job, you know, lots of people, lots of resources, but AI is changing that, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. AI is totally changing how we find gold, get it out of the ground, and process it. Like, AI can be used to look at geological data and find new places where there might be gold, which can save a lot of time and money and makes finding new gold a lot more efficient.
So instead of sending out like a whole bunch of geologists to hike around in the middle of nowhere, we can use AI to look at pictures from space and figure out where to look for gold.
Yeah, exactly. And once they find a potential spot, AI can even be used to make the mining process itself better. Like, there are AI-powered drilling systems that can look at the rocks in real time, and they can change the direction they're drilling so they're more efficient and don't waste as much.
So AI is making gold mining smarter, faster, and better for the environment.
Right. AI is helping to make gold mining more sustainable, which is
Mhm.
good for everyone.
So how can regular investors, people like us, not like big mining companies, how can we use these AI insights?
Well, the good news is that AI is getting easier for regular investors to use. There are a bunch of platforms and tools out there that were made just for people like us.
So we don't need to like hire a team of scientists or build our own AI.
Nope, these platforms are actually pretty easy to use. So you can get access to really advanced AI insights without needing a special degree or anything.
Okay, so practically speaking, what can our listeners do to start using these tools?
Well, first, do your research. There are a lot of good platforms out there, but they all have their pros and cons. Take some time to compare different platforms, see what other people are saying about them, and find one that fits your needs and what you want to do with your investments.
And don't be afraid to ask questions. Talk to the people who run the platform. See if you can try it out for free. And make sure you understand how the AI actually works before you invest any money.
That's great advice. You should always feel comfortable with the platform you're using. And remember, even with AI, it's super important to spread out your investments. Don't put all your money in one place.
So even if you're using AI for your gold investments, it's still important to have a mix of different types of investments so you don't risk everything.
Absolutely. Having a variety of investments is one of the most important things you can do. And AI can actually help you do that better. It can analyze all sorts of assets and find opportunities that you might not have thought of on your own.
It's like having an advisor who can see the whole investment world and help you take advantage of it.
You got it. AI is a powerful tool that can really help you achieve your financial goals, whatever those might be. Whether it's saving for retirement, making sure your assets are protected, or planning what happens to your money after you're gone. And what's really exciting is this is only the beginning. As AI keeps getting better, we're going to see even more amazing ways to use it in finance. The future of investing is already here, and it's powered by AI.